Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Suffolk Crunch on YouTube. My name is Rich. If you haven't been here before, welcome in. Hope you enjoy the content. Please hit the subscribe button. We are just 70 subscribers away now from hitting 8,000. Absolutely phenomenal support. So if you haven't already subscribed, it's a click of a button. It would be much appreciated. We're looking to hit 8,000 as soon as possible before Christmas, but yeah, I'd like to do it this weekend. If there's 70 of you watching and you haven't subscribed, it's totally free. Hit the subscribe button. Also, we're going to go for 199 likes, and I will tell you why in a minute. So please hit the like button. And also, if you want to be notified when there is a video dropped, turn on your notifications bell, and every time there's a new video dropped, you will get a notification on your tablet or your phone, and then you'll be able to come and watch. Anyway, Town make the trip to the East Midlands on Saturday to the City Ground, take on Nunos Forest, Nottingham Forest. They're doing really well this season. They are in 7th place on 19 points. So it's been a really good start for Forest. Town are sitting 3rd bottom, but we are unbeaten in 3. Forest have lost the last 2. Top scorer is Chris Wood with, I think, 8 goals, I believe. Town's top scorer is Liam Delap with 6 goals. So a little bit of a head-to-head there between them two. 1999 was the last time that Town were victorious at the City Ground. We've not got a great record there, obviously. That was a 1-0 victory on Sky. Matt Holland scored, so that is why 199 likes today. We'd obviously like more, but yeah, please hit the like button, and it makes it more visible, and yeah, hopefully more people come over and get involved in the channel, leaving great comments. There's always great comments, especially on a Sunday when we do the Sunday stroll. I'll let you know about when that's going to drop this week, because I'm a bit busy over the weekend. But yeah, it's a tough game for Town on Saturday as we head to the City Ground. Former European Cup 2-time winners, and yeah, a proper old school feel stadium. When you head to the City Ground, it's a real good atmosphere there, and I'm sure it'll be jumping tomorrow. It'll be a game that they're excuse me, just had 2 donuts. Need to wash it down with a cup of tea. Here we go. That's better. Yeah, they're obviously looking to bounce back from their 2 defeats, and it's probably a game that they've earmarked to win. Look here, we can see Bella's nose. There she is, look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Bella! There she is. I'm not sure where the other one is. She's about somewhere. Hello, Poppy. You going to come and say hello to everybody? Let's get this camera set up. Where is she? Come on, up here. Here she goes, look. You see everyone last week. There you go, have a quick pop on there. Anyway, yeah, obviously Forest will be looking to get back to winning ways, and it'll probably be a game that their fans have earmarked. I think they play City in the week. Obviously City not doing too well, and I think then they've got Man United coming up. So they've got some tough games. Villa as well thrown in there, but they're doing really well, sitting in 7th place so far. It was 4th v 5th last week when they went to the Emirates and played Arsenal. Forest for the team who was sitting 4th. They obviously come off the back of a 3-0 defeat, but that's no shame because Arsenal are a really good team. Obviously Saka was flying that day, tremendous goal. But yeah, looking ahead to the game, Town, no new injury worries apart from obviously George Hurst. He's had a scan on his knee. Not great news. Kieran said he'll be out to sometime in the new year, so that is obviously a spot we're going to be looking to fill in January. We've already spoke about that on here. A new striker, probably at least 1, possibly 2, depending on who's available. So he's unavailable. Ben Johnson and Calvin Phillips, I think they're near to fitness. They said they'll have a look at them. Jacob Greaves is fit to go now, so it's a case of when, not if for me. Fisherman's growling in my ear, I can hear him. When, not if, he comes into the team. Obviously with a 3-game week this week with Forest, Palace on Tuesday, and then Bournemouth next Sunday. There's probably going to be a little bit of rotation this week, so that'll be something to keep your eyes over. But yeah, as we go into tomorrow's game, I wouldn't expect there to be many changes, obviously, to the lineup from last Saturday. We had obviously Aaron Muric in goal, former Forest loanee. Back four, I think, will probably remain the same. Axel Tuanzebe, Dara O'Shea, who's been tremendous. That was probably his best game for Town last week. Cam Burgess, Leif Davis, two in midfield. Jens Kajust, Sam Morsey still sitting on 4 bookings. 3 in front of them, I would expect to be unchanged. Burns, Amari in the 10, and Smodics on the left. And then obviously the much talked about Liam Delap up front. He's getting a lot of praise, he's getting a lot of eyes. But Kieran spoke yesterday in his press conference, didn't know that there's any sort of clause, not interested in selling him. And just looking forward to him working and improving. He said maybe his runs time and his runs into the box and different things. But look, we're still learning. Everybody's learning as we go along. Forest got obviously some dangerous players. If you look at Chris Wood, obviously former Town loanee. I think he had 8 appearances. I think mainly off the bench. I think he did start at Wolves when I went away at Molineux. But really, when he came in on loan, I think it was from Leicester, he wasn't really fit. Didn't help him that Daryl Murphy was absolutely on fire at that time. So, yeah, didn't have the best of times, obviously at Town, but done very well at Burnley. Obviously was at Newcastle, and then he's made his way to the City Ground at Forest. And like I say, he's got 8 goals already, and he's a real integral part of how Forest play. But yeah, you've got Morgan Gibbs-White, quality player, Alanga, Hudson Odoi. I do like Ryan Yates in the midfield. I think that'll be a little bit of a one to watch there against Sam Morsey. Obviously come through the Forest Academy. And then they've obviously spent, I think it was 35 million they shelled out in the summer window for Elliot Anderson from Newcastle. I think he's been injured, possibly might be back. But yeah, Forest, good side. Obviously their 3rd season in the division. Spent a lot of money the first time they come up, and obviously had some financial fair play problems. But then they were, I think, 3rd bottom. Well, they might even have been bottom, I think, when Steve Cooper took over. And he took them all the way to the Premier League. It had quite a few loan players, which obviously went back to their parent club. So they had to, I think it was 22 signings they made. And they did overspend, but it was successful in the end. They stayed up. And then last season, it probably did help that Luton, Burnley and Sheffield United were, let's say, poor at best, and Forest survived. And now they're sort of flourishing and showing that if you can actually stay in this division, you know, you can get better and you can evolve as a football club. And you're looking at the players like they've signed now, and they're paying out that money. That's hopefully where Town can get to, possibly in 2 or 3 years' time. But it's all about the here and now for Town. Obviously, still only won 1 game, the game away at Tottenham. But we've got 6 draws in there, 5 defeats. So we're proving really, really hard to beat. And I think, again, on Saturday, we go to the City Ground. I think we'll put up a good display. And it's just a case of, on the day, possibly have a little bit of luck, you know. But I think we'll go there and show the public of Nottingham and obviously the Town fans who've obviously watched them every weekend that we're a really good football team. That was the takeaway from Saturday, from Sunday's game against United. It was a case of there's a lot of people probably tuning into Sky who'd never seen Town play. And I think they'd come away thinking, yeah, they're a really impressive outfit and they've got a good chance of staying in this division. But off the back of that, it's like I did say on the stroll on Monday. If you haven't watched it, still available. Nearly 2K watched that, which is brilliant. But I did say sooner or later, you're going to have to look to start turning these draws into victories. You know, it's all well and good being competitive and putting points on the board, but you do need to get some victories. And then if you look at, obviously, the run of fixtures we've got after Forest, you've got Crystal Palace at home on Tuesday night, live on Amazon Prime. If you're not at the game and you've got Amazon, you can tune in to watch that. And then Bournemouth next Sunday, and then we go to Molineux the following Saturday. So there's a run of games there where hopefully we can pick up some points, pick up some wins, and stay in the mix. And then we've obviously got some harder games over the Christmas period, but it's a case of taking each game. I know that's boring, but taking each game as it comes at the minute. But yeah, Town backed by just under 3,000 tomorrow. If you've not been to Forest and you're going, it's one of my favourite stadiums. I think it's probably my 9th or 10th trip to Forest. Like I say, we haven't won since 99. And I've never seen us win. I didn't actually go to that game, which is a little bit annoying, but I've seen Town winning 2-0, pegged back, last-minute equalisers, last-minute winners. So hopefully tomorrow Town maybe could lay a bit of a ghost to rest. We haven't played Forest in the Premier League since 94-95 when we obviously got relegated. We lost 4-1 that season at the City Ground, but it wasn't a very good team for Town. Obviously back in those days, I think there was a management change. I think Walk and Paul Goddard were in charge for that game, and then obviously George Burley came in and obviously took over, and then obviously Town got relegated. But that was a long time ago. We're in 2024 now. We are a decent outfit, a decent team. So we go to the City Ground tomorrow. We're in really good heart, and I think we can put up a good display. We're probably going to need a little bit of luck, but I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I don't know what you're thinking, but leave your predictions in the comments section. Anything you want to leave in there, please do. If you've got any questions. But yeah, this week I was on the Football 12 podcast last night with Dave, a Forest fan, another Rich Palace fan, and Dan Potter, who runs the YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen that, Football 12 podcast on YouTube, I'm going to be on there every Thursday from now on. Got a Forest preview. I'm on Ben Dorr. I think it's Door on Football, I think is his YouTube channel. That's tonight live, I think 9:15 on YouTube. Bit of a busy night because I've got football, so then I'll race home and then get ready for that. And then obviously tomorrow, Forest, so probably no videos tomorrow. Sunday stroll, not quite sure this Sunday what sort of time it will be out. Like I say, turn on the notifications bell and then you'll know, because obviously I'm working. And by the time I get home, off out for afternoon tea at Knockcuts Garden Centre. Looking forward to that. Stuffing my face with some cakes and sandwiches. So that's at 2 p.m. So it'll probably be Sunday afternoon sometime. I'll get out and do that. And then obviously we've got Crystal Palace on Tuesday. Got a couple of Palace fans doing match previews for me. Which will drop on Monday, and then obviously the game on Tuesday, and then I'll do a Wednesday wander this week, wandering on a Wednesday morning. I'm off work, so we'll have a little chat about the game then. But like I say, please hit the subscribe. 70 away, not far away from 8K, which would be absolutely brilliant. 199 likes. If you could hit that like button, that would be great. And yeah, if you're going to Forest tomorrow, enjoy the day. Nice, easy one up the A1. Pretty short trip. Plenty of parking about. You've got plenty of pubs around, and it's a really good city, Nottingham. Probably one of my favourites. I obviously like going there for the cricket also, across the road at Trent Bridge. I think the Trent Bridge Inn is always open, I think, on a match day, but plenty of places to eat round by the ground. But yeah, hopefully Town can get a positive result, and then obviously busy week, 3-game week this week, so plenty of videos, plenty of content dropping. Cheers for the support. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll catch you over the weekend. Come on, you Blues.